So with Olaf top, you really want to invade. Even if it's Olaf jungle, you want to invade. Olaf in general, you want to invade because it's just gross strong. So I'd recommend forming your team up, starting Q, and just going for it. You have a lot of different ways you could go in from. I'm going to use Ghost here. Should be able to force his flash, and my Ghost is on a much lower cooldown. Yep, that's free. So the nice thing about that, since Ghost is only on 210, it's a minute and a half shorter cooldown than Flash. So if he burned his Flash there for my Ghost, our jungler can go free gank bot and kill him 100%. So that's the one nice thing about Olaf top's invids. Early game, we'll go ahead and just pick up this. We can't afford anything else, but having an extra longsword is quite a bit since your Q scales so well. Off of 80, your E does as well. The main thing about Olaf top is you want to pick him against melee champions, against ranged champions like Vayne and 𝐒𝐿 top and Victor. You're going to get trashed by. I would not recommend that. And assuming you're playing against a melee, you're going to want to rush down Gore Drinker into Sterix or Black Cleaver. And for your boots, you're only going to be looking at Ionians or plated steel caps. Against their team, plated steel caps, I think. Alright, let's swap back over. Got all 3 minions. I'll fight this guy here. I'll just auto attack Q. He's dead. That's the Olaf all-in, ladies and gentlemen. Against melee champions, your Q level 1, if they're foolish enough to just fight you raw like that, especially when we have a longsword, it's just not going to turn out well for them. It is not. You normally want to get your E at level 2. Unless you feel like you're going to fight someone into the death and they're really strong, like a Darius or a Garen. But in general, your E for the poke is better. Warwick has not the right stuff to fight me. Oh, what is he getting movement speed off of? Alright, I gotta run away. Zed's coming. We gotta bail out of this one, guys. We're gonna go ahead and use our biscuit. This isn't going to turn out well for you, Warwick. I can tell you that right now. You can't fight Olaf like this. Hui! This is not going to turn out well for any of them. You can't fight. This is why you can't pick Olaf versus range champs. You need them for when they come to auto you. You literally need to be able to hit them back. That way you can auto attack Q. That's your basic combo. Auto attack Q. Auto attack Q. Did a lot of AoE. Gives you a lot of wave clear. Actually, this is pushing towards us, I think. I hope so. I should have stopped hitting it sooner. I think it will push towards us since their minions reinforce first. Yeah, I think that was a really good back on our part. We're going to go for the Gore Drinker. If you don't, it really is your best option versus melee champions. I think it's really, really good. Now, you can't go for an early Tiamat rush. The thing is, with your refill and with your Q, you have so much wave clear anyways. We're going to go for a Q max and the E max second. Looking good. Bot lane's even getting some kills. Jinx popping off. Shen no flash. I can run him down. Every time your Ghost is up, especially if you have a lead, you want to be looking for a potential all-in. So if you land an axe, you just go for it. Your E you can use to last hit things. Whenever you kill something, it refunds the cost. Equal to 30% of the total damage dealt, but it refunds. Yeah, so it completely refunds it if you kill the target. We just want to leave this wave. Do you see how it's pushing into us? Whenever you're ahead, you want to try to just freeze it on them. He's going to miss cannon now. He's going to miss more and more gold of the CS. He'll still get the XP, but he's going to start falling really far behind. When you are freezing the wave, guys, it's super important that you don't let it have too many minions. Like right now, he's up 5 minions plus a cannon. So we need to thin this out a little bit. Even though you want them to have more, you don't want them to have a tsunami. Once they have a tsunami, it becomes dangerous because it sets them up to potentially dive you with their jungler, or it just crashes into your turret and resets. So right now we have it in a pretty good spot. This is about where we want it. He's missing every single one of these because his minions are doing his dirty work. So you may say, well, what should Shen do right now? What is his play option? He needs his jungler. He can't do anything at this point. Since I'm ahead of him and I can already 1v1 him because the champ div, he needs his jungler to come up here and break this freeze. If his jungler does not come and break the freeze, this isn't going to end. He steps up, hits a minion. I'm going to smash him with an axe and run him down. This is like this. There's just no good solution for him here. Needs that jungler to come. This is why top lane is such a vicious role and why I would never recommend it to beginners. Beginners should be playing primarily support. You can learn the game much better from the support watching the map than you can as a top laner. Not understanding the wave management and getting obliterated. He's going to step up for that mini. He's going to die for it. I'll tell you that right now. Or at the very least, I'm going to chunk him and force his taunt out. And then once his taunt is out, then I'll all in him. That's probably what we'll end up doing. And he knows he can't go for it. You may say, well, why aren't you poking him with your axe? Your axe is AoE. So if we throw an axe at him through the minions, we're going to fuck up the wave and we're going to end up shoving. Yeah, we're going to have to start thinning this out a bit more. Cannon minions hit like at the, like as 3 ranged minions pretty much. Get a ward in that bush. I don't want Warwick sneaking up as this wave folds back a bit. Hit him with an auto. I don't want to take too much aggro. Yeah, I'm going to force him out now. Yeah, he's dead. He finally just stepped up. I'll just freeze it this whole game on him. Your other options other than freezing would be to start pushing into the enemy's jungle. I don't want to do that though since I have a lot of shutdown gold. I think that would be a mistake. So ultimately I'll just try to freeze it on him. Keep him coming back to lane. When you use your E, you do have to stand still to cast it, obviously. So you don't use your E. You don't want to cancel an auto attack to use it. Okay, our wave's going to push now. We have minion advantage. We're going to wait till our wave completely forms up so we can push it all in at once. Because we have more minions now. Oh wait, do we? Well, technically it's even, but since our wave's reinforcing first, it's going to start pushing to him. So we're going to want to shove this. I'm going to actually try to wait for my next wave if possible so I can dump a massive wave on him. What I want him to do is step up, and hopefully he won't realize that the wave's going to come to him regardless. So hopefully he steps up and then I can all in him again. But yeah, he basically just needs to sit back here and just wait for the wave. He might miss a few minions. But now that I have my reinforced wave, I can dump this tsunami on him, which will let me easily do a full reset. So now that I have it here, we're going to start pushing it in. And we just missed several minions. Holy cow. Nice, we got it with our E. I'm your escape from Zoom class. Happy to hear it. I actually want him to kind of hit me here. My minions will start thrashing him. Olaf's more dangerous the lower on health he gets as well. I want my Q back up and then I'll all in him. That's fine. It's not ideal since he's getting shut down, but he's going to miss all these minions. I have to back anyways too, so it is what it is. It's still a favorable trade for us. I'll take it. Use my R for the extra damage. You do lose the, I guess you get the movement speed and you gain a bunch of attack damage, but you do lose the armor and magic resist. Oh well. We finally have our gore drinker. We can pick up our boots as well. That actually wasn't that bad for us. His wave is closer to his side of the turret, so I think his wave will end up pushing. It should reinforce first. Olaf's R stops all forms of CC, whether it's a stun, suppression, or whatever. You can use it to cleanse it or just have it on and they can't use it on you. You'll still take the damage from most of them. I believe it cancels Warwick's R outright and it cancels the damage as well though. Yeah, he's shoving it too. We have him in a beautiful spot. We don't even need a gank here, but I'll take it. Oh. Just try to get a little bit of damage on him before he went out. That's not really worth it for Shen. If you're ever going to R away from your lane, you need to be very confident your team's going to get hyper high value out of it. Just saving a teammate, 1 kill isn't typically worth it. Because with the amount of gold I'm going to get from the turret plates alone, I'm going to get more than that. Plus his R's on cooldown, so now my teammates can make plays with confidence knowing Shen can't do anything about it. Now I can just zone him off the wave. Once my R's up, I can 1v2 him and the Warwick. So I can just sit in the middle. I warded there so he can't get through. If he does, obviously I'm going to snap him. As I miss my Q. Yeah, I missed my Q. That was bad. Missing that first one was tragic. I just need the Janna R and we're fine here. Oop. No, let's not dive it. Let's just farm this. I'll use my W. When you're the lower on health you are, the more attack speed you get from your passive. So typically when you're below half health is when you use your W. You get maximize the value out of it. I'm gonna wait for Warwick's E to end. Oh. Oh my god, I didn't even see the Zed. That was bad. That was boosted. I needed to leave. I didn't realize they were all coming. I stopped looking at the minimap, and when you stop looking at the minimap is when you get caught. Olaf tends to struggle in late game. Once the enemy AD carry has 2 to 3 items, you just get shredded down. You're typically looking to end the game before the 30-minute mark. That's your play rates. At this point against their team, played still caps is the best boot option, and then we'll just build into, we can either go Deadmans or Sterix. Against their team, they have 2 range champions. I feel like Deadmans would actually be really good here since they are AD heavy. Their only AP is the Twitch and a lot of Warwick's abilities. That's the majority of their damage is 80. We should be able to run them down. I just don't want them to. I'm gonna wait to throw my next one until I'm closer. Just kill her with my E. Got the Twitch. We're gonna shove this wave in. Kindred needs to cover top turret since I'm bot lane. She can catch a whole wave off of it too. It's like that's a lot of value. And we'll just take this down. If my jungler was bot side, me going bot there would have been bad, because then I don't have TP, and then Shen would have got a bunch of turret plates. But since Kindred was on her Raptors in red at the time, it was fine for me to roam. We could get more value out of it. Shen doesn't have his R either. Oh, Warwick's here. Warwick missed his thing though. Oh my god, I don't have my R. Yeah, we don't have our R. That's unfortunate. That's the one time where you wish you'd have tenacity. Not taking tenacity in runes or in boots when your R is down, you're very vulnerable. We'll make it up though. We'll go for Sterix here. I think Sterix is good, so is the Deadmans. The reason why I'm leaning more into Sterix is their team is very bursty with the Twitch and the Zed, to where having the lifeline item will keep me alive at low HP, where Olaf is most dangerous regardless. Gore Drinker, Olaf's main thing is he doesn't have like an S+ mythic item. There's no mythic item on him where it's like, whoa, that's insane. So pretty much what you end up with is Gore Drinker, since it gives you HP, AD, and ability haste, and a little bit of healing. There's nothing else on him that's really better. All the mythics on him in general are just kind of B tier, and then Gore Drinker's kind of A tier on him, low A tier. We're gonna run these guys down. Yeah, I don't know what Twitch is doing. Hit her with an axe. Well, now one of the nice things about Olaf in the newer seasons compared to his older seasons is approach velocity. Landing a slow on someone or moving towards someone who's slowed in general gives you 15% movement speed. It's only 7.5 if your teammates slowed them or impaired their movement speed, but if you did it, 15% is insane. It lets you run them down if you land your Q. Ideally, you land your Q as close as possible so you can't miss it, but a lot of times you have to land it so you can catch up, and that's fine. Zed's up. I don't know if using our Ghost is worth it here, because he'll probably still get away anyways. Tanky Skarner or AD Skarner? I'd say Tanky. Like there, I probably could have held onto my axe a little bit longer and waited for his dash, since he was likely to dash early. I'm just throwing my axe along the way, help her take it. Kindred's got him cut off. I think he's already on the run. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to catch him. I mean, I gotta go catch that wave. I'm not gonna be able to catch up. Kindred can go over the walls and I can't. So one of Olaf's downside, he's kind of like an 80 Mordekaiser where he can Thanos snap you, but he's relatively immobile. Unless he lands a Q on you, it's really hard for him to get to you. That's why going Ghost is so important. Tube Sock Shakar. Shakur. Thank you for the Prime, man. Welcome to the stream. We'll shove in this wave. There's 2 of them mid. None of them can match us. We have blown our shutdown gold, unfortunately. Gore Drinker gives you a little bit of extra wave clear. If you're running low on mana, if you just position yourself in the center, you can just Gore Drinker and clear it out. This is gankable. I'm going to go for the Fizz. I guess as a laner, you'd say roamable. I'm just going to run into him with my W on. He's already used his flash. There's too many of them. I can't fight 3 at once when my W's on cooldown. I need to heal up here. Oh, come on, Janna. Give me a little something. Nice. Yeah, Shen's circle blocks autos, but my axe is not an auto attack, unfortunately for him. Olaf plays, in terms of mid-late game, as long as he has something that can speed him up, like a Karma or Yumi, he's still very strong, similar to a Hecarim. Janna's good as well, since she can keep you up when Olaf's at his most dangerous, which is low HP. Since they're dead, I'll just wipe this out. Ooh, this is up as well. Typically you'll use your Gore Drinker the lower on health you are. Same with Olaf's W, and you can weave it in between auto attacks. Should be able to run MF down. Just run into her with our auto so we don't miss our first Q. Once you have them, once you're like close to them, there's no way to really miss your first Q. It's only when you're throwing it at max range. And until you pick it up, the cooldown on it's so long. Oh, I should have came a little sooner. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, I'm out of mana. Olaf is a very mana heavy champion. We have enough for our W though. Hit him with an E. She killed him before our E could go off. Our E hits really heavy though. Twitch is going invisible. I don't know what for. Just gonna flash over the wall. I thought Zed R'd my teammates, but he went for me. That was weird. I guess he figured I was the only one they could kill since I was so deep. Which lane is the most important to impact in the game? Jungle or mid? It's situational. It depends on the champs, really. The E killed him outright. That's funny. Our E's doing over 300 damage right now. That's crazy strong. I need to reset though. We'll get our Sterix into Deadman's. We'll get the Moon Plate first. Moon Plate for the movement speed. We'll hold on to our Corruption Potion for now. It's still really useful for the healing and mana on it. In terms of which lanes you prio as a jungler or just roaming, it depends on your win condition. It depends on the champions. It really does. Some games it's going to be top, some games bot, sometimes mid. Just depends. In general, it's whichever one's the easiest, because you don't want your gank to go to waste. He's going to have to R away. Hit him with an E. I got ZR and Warwick R. I guess that's decent for mine, but obviously I'd want more than that. We can get Dragon off of it though. Even though Olaf's late game isn't great, like I said, once the AD carry has 3 items or so, you're kind of fucked. I don't think this guy has flash. Yeah, he's not going to get around me. And once I'm up close, I can hit him with an axe for free. Ooh. Oh, baby, come on. Oh, I love that Sterix. Good Janna R. It's keeping me full HP. Good stuff. Nice. And we got Dragon as well. Even though Olaf, like I said, falls off late game, if you get Dragon Soul, you're good to go. I think his Zed's R's back up. I think it is. We have Herald here. We should be able to wipe this. Are we planning on doing something with viewers? Yeah, we're playing viewer games right now. Playing with the viewers. That's why it's so easy, because my viewers are OP, man. I need to pull out of the turret. Hooey! Oh, that's not going to turn out well for you, MF. I keep trying to kill them with my E, but then my teammates pinch them off. Ultimately, if you're looking for a lane bully who stomps melee champions top lane, Olaf is a great pick. If you guys enjoyed this Olaf top commentary guide, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and come chat and chill live on stream.